Glad to have you with us from First Bank Stadium in Music City, USA, Nashville, Tennessee. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. It's the North Dakota State Bison and the Vanderbilt Commodores. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
North Dakota State's head coach told me before the game he has been warning his team all week about this game. Both teams undefeated to start this season, and he believes the difference will be who can execute the best. He believes that his team and his quarterback have the confidence and composure to compete well in this environment. I'll keep you posted on how well they're communicating down here on the field. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. On the run from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. The Bison will have the first possession in this one as their offense comes out to go to work. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did, and he was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Well, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him, because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup. And, you know, you want to slow him down, like make some of those easy touches a little.
Got a little grass. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
I'll tell you, the defense is going to have to do a much better job containing these outside run plays. They better be able to funnel the football back to the middle of the field, because this guy with his speed can kill you like he did on that outside run play there to the left.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Caught close to the marker, it's Cunningham. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. In the red area, it's Mitchell. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. 3rd and 4. Wants to throw. It's Bowling. Pucks it out of the air. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. With the run on 1st and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
You know, you would have thought that after having 3 interceptions in their last game, the quarterback would absolutely never throw this guy's way. But here we are. We're in the first drive, and they're trying to be aggressive, and they're attacking one of their best players defensively, and he makes them pay. 4 picks in 2 games. We got to be talking about this guy for the Heisman, right?
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go right back to the run. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. Motion from the back. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Complete to the right. Breaks into the open. At the 30. Inside the touchdown, Commodores. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
And that's what makes this guy so dangerous. You get him the ball early, and he can do all the work after the catch. Phenomenal job in the open field, uses the speed. It's a long touchdown. Man, it feels like an earthquake just went off here.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have that guy that you can find, and he can make all that damage after the catch. And I tell you what, as a defense, you got to respect it. You got to get more eyeballs on him and more attention to him.
North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Got room to work. There's some room. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches, I'm getting a first down. I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To throw, it's Boley. Catch in the middle, it's Mason.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver in the middle of the field.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Splits the uprights. Good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Pulled and finds his man on the left. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
Quarterback keep.
And you kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that first down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the option by this offense.
Well, guys, Vanderbilt has the lead here as the quarter comes to a close. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes he can run, and because of his size and his wingspan, he's very, very difficult to cover.
Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Bring in the heat. And it's a sack.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And his throw is incomplete.
It's been a tale of two drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up one first down, but really nice job there on that third down pass defense, forcing the incompletion, now trying to set up a punt.
North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Finds his man in the middle. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Running inside, it's Scott. Got enough for the first. Might have a chance. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll run play action. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Looking downfield, it's Bowling. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that 3rd and short.
Converts on 4th down, still going. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Scott. Nice move there. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. The play action fake. Starting to feel a little pressure. Looking to the end zone, it's incomplete.
That's a throw the quarterback would like to have back. He forced that one into double coverage. That means somebody else was wide open. The quarterback really needs to be better moving forward, working through his progressions.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Taylor. Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38. The Commodores can really attack on this 2nd and short. Makes the grab in their space. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. And the Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give on the option. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's McKenzie. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. The Commodores will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. Looking for room, it's Scott. Tackled after a short gain, it'll be 2nd and 9.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Back to throw, it's Bowling. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary. And you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the grab. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. The Commodores signal for a timeout. It's their 1st. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. Punt is on its way. Hauls it in at the 40. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll send the back in motion. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass. Using the back as a receiver on the screen.
The defense was on to something there. They were sensing screen might be coming up. D-line did a great job staying home, getting close to the running back and tackling him for no gain.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Commodores will punt it away on 4th down. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the air, it's Bowling. Pocket breaking down. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. They'll stop him short of the 1st down. It brings up 4th, but the defense doesn't have any timeouts and can't stop the clock. Timeout taken by Vanderbilt. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Not a lot of room to make this catch. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Here comes the Commodores offense onto the field, ready to start the drive. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the 2nd half.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Here's a heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He'll throw on third down. Here's the pressure. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly, maybe picked up one on the play. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. First up, a look at Michigan, taking on the Eastern Michigan Eagles. And it's the Wolverines, eyeing a second win after the opening week loss. They're on top here in the first half. Let's now take a look at top 25 action. Now back to your game in Nashville. This team is on top right now thanks in large part to the play of that burner on the outside. It's like he has glue on his hands, catching every ball that comes his way, and he's helped build this halftime advantage.
He'll put toe together and get this second half started. And he's coming out of the end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with that.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Quickly to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Got his man. At the 40, there he goes. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift.
And if I'm this defense moving forward, man, I'm going to start thinking about, like, this is the guy. They keep featuring him. I've got to take him out of the game. I got to find a way to double him. I got to find a way on third down to make sure this doesn't happen. This offense continues to run through him, and he continues to be successful.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Taylor has it. And they swarm him under.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They go to the wide receiver screen. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Well, no surprise to see the special teams, but you thought it might be the punter. Instead, here comes the field goal kicker. The field goal is no good. After the miss, the lead is still 4.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
The run inside. It's Scott. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still, just a very short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Now the play fake. Finds his big tight end. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Bowling. Finds his man. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. New set of downs after the completion. Hand off from the shotgun. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Complete. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Complete. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to run, it's Scott. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Motion from the wideout. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stopped short of the goal line. 2nd and goal for the offense. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, North Dakota State. And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Here he comes with the return. And the ball's free, deep in his own territory. Scooped up by the kicking team.
Very rarely do you have a play on defense where you've got 30 yards head of steam built up to come make a collision. On kickoff and kickoff return, you do. And a lot of times you see big sticks and fumbles happen as a result.
Looking to throw, it's Boley. Caught. They will score. Touchdown, North Dakota State. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape. So the offense definitely taking care of their business.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And he passes on the touchback. And the ball is loose on the return. Kicking team's got it.
Hey, as a return guy, you know that you're going to get popped. You know you've got guys that have a 50-yard run at you trying to dislodge the football. You've got to do a better job with ball security.
Let's go to the sideline in Holly Road.
Guys, here on the North Dakota State sideline, there is so much energy down here.
Maybe got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, North Dakota State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
neutral zone infraction will push the ball up 5 yards. After that encroachment penalty, it's now 1st and 5. He'll keep it himself. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The Commodores have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Grab behind the line. It's Dixon. Turning it on. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. Rolled his way into the end zone. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
And the extra point is good, but they're still down 24-14. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Running inside, it's Scott. The defense there to make the stop, and he barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They go right back to him. Got enough for the 1st. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. When you play receiver for this guy, you better be ready to catch the football. He spread it all over the place through the first 3 periods. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. He wants to change this route. Using his legs, it's Mitchell. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll try to run for it. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Reads it, fires complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Bowling. Fires quickly. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. And they got the completion, but no yards. Now they need to go forward to avoid a 3rd and long. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
3rd down has been right in the wheelhouse on this drive. They've already converted a couple of times, but they need the full 10 yards now. Makes the grab, and they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a 2nd time. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it, just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. They'll run the read option to the left to start the drive. How about the power there to get it across the 20 and up to the 21-yard line? And the Commodores can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Trying play action. Grabbed behind the line, it's Barnett. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. And that last play will make this 3rd down even more difficult. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Guys, here on the North Dakota State sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take field. Back to you.
Holly, thank you.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be low.
Got it! Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll try to get it in with the run. Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, North Dakota State. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Well, what I love about this team early this year is it looks like they can fight through adversity. They started the year 2-0. This game looked like it was in the balance here in the 4th quarter. But after watching them answer with that last touchdown drive, that shows me they've got the mental toughness to potentially make a run this year.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Vanderbilt's offense out there looking to start a productive drive. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Finds his man. It's Connor. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field, too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
Gives it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. He just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And this fumble will squirt out of bounds. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Going for the marker on the ground. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Really good job running the ball, getting that 1st down. Now here comes the tempo.
Caught over the middle. It's Connor. The Commodores signal for a timeout. It's their 1st. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the 1st down. That's caught. It's Barnett. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Commodores want to move quickly.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
To the air on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Connor. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the 1st? He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Under fire. Fires downfield. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
And they stop him short. Complete the pass, but no 1st down.
And I think the offense was anticipating pressure from this defense. They try to slip the screen in on 4th down, give it to their playmaker, maybe let him get past the sticks. Palmer, impressed with the discipline of this defense to see it, to explode, and to rally to the football.
Yeah, you saw the D-line kind of sniffing that one out a little bit. You also saw the linebackers doing a really good job with eye discipline, not getting fooled and knowing where the football was, and that's what you want. This is an outstandingly coached defense. They were locked in on a huge play at the end to get this win.